If you identify as a healer, a light worker, or a star seed, it's very likely that you encountered a karmic mother figure during your upbringing. Somebody who was responsible for giving you a core foundation and modeling of what love was, what nurturing was, what emotional stability was. And this person may have left you with a very shaky foundation. This was done very intentionally because the false matrix system inherently knows how valuable the mother archetype is, how much she is very much needed within our psyche in order to grow, heal, and evolve. And so the false matrix knew that if they could give you a very faulty, a very shaky, a very inconsistent modeling of what mothering was, that it would shake you to your very core and leave wounds of trauma that would be very difficult for you to undo, even into your adulthood. And that if they could condition you to believe that this was truly what love was, that you would then pass on this false mother archetype in your relationships, whether it be with the people in which you ended up getting involved in a romantic relationship or in friendships, or the ways in which you might mother or nurture in your adult years. This was done on purpose to traumatize you and to continue cycles of trauma on this planet. We can also see the false mother archetype play out with the ways in which we've been conditioned to care for or really not care for the earth. We are sustained by the earth's food, water, and air and land, and yet we've been conditioned from a very young age to disregard her and to treat her with a lack of respect. This is also a part of the false mother archetype that we must really break at this time. And so, the first step to healing is to understand that you may have experienced a karmic mother in your upbringing. So, this is somebody who, even though on one hand it does feel like they love you or care about you, on the other hand, it feels as though sometimes they want to destroy you. They want to shake your self confidence. They want to block your blessings. They want to obstruct your gifts. This is because they may have been conditioned to do just that. Maybe there is a part of them that truly does love you, but there also might be a part of them that is truly programmed to destroy you. It's possible that they also might get some sort of material benefit from doing that as well. But at the very least, they may have experienced their own false mother archetype in their raising, and it just kind of perpetuated that intergenerational trauma cycle. So if you do have a mother figure like this, and they are not doing the healing work, they're not invested in the healing work. A lot of times these figures in our lives are not. They usually can show signs of narcissism, and a lot of times they will do. You will be the target of their narcissistic projection because you're so close to them. So because they're unable to do the shadow work, if they're unwilling to do that healing journey, they are unwilling to look at and heal their shadow. Well, the shadow has to go somewhere, and a lot of times they just project that shadow onto you. So the first thing to know is, if you are healing from this relationship, that it's not your fault. It's not your fault that you were involved in this particular relationship. You don't have to feel these things, these negative feelings towards yourself. It wasn't justified. You did deserve full and unconditional love, and you still do deserve full and unconditional love. It doesn't make you a bad person for not wanting to connect with this person on a daily basis. It doesn't make you a bad person for choosing to not have this person in your life. Even though they may have nurtured you as best as they could, or they may have brought you into this world, that doesn't necessarily mean that you're tethered to them, perpetuating cycles of trauma onto you and projecting their shadow onto you for years and years on end. So that's the first thing. The second thing is, once you acknowledge that you have participated in this toxic cycle of being involved with a karmic mother, there's a lot of deep programming that you're going to have to do on your end to make sure that you do break the cycle. It's hard enough to find out that you may have been mothered by somebody who may have, and on one hand, wanted to destroy you in a weird way. That's a lot to take in, and that's a lot to heal from. But that's really just the start. The next iteration of your healing journey is going to be deprogramming your subconscious mind and healing your heart so that you don't carry that same wounding into your bloodline if you do choose to raise kids or give birth to kids or adopt kids. So the buck has to stop with you, and that's truly where the real work begins. And so my other content on this topic will be around how to deprogram yourself outside of this false mother matrix. Take care, and I'm sending you so much love.